Hey guys, it's You WACK. So today will probably be my last video talking about the subject, which is the Mercy and D.Va changes, because pretty much I've been beating this subject to death. It's just a big change in Overwatch for how we're gonna play, because we haven't really seen this amount of changes for these amount of heroes, specifically with D.Va and Mercy, but also along with that, or with Reinhardt, now you're able to look around without having to shift around your shield, and also with Widowmaker with her Widow Mine and how she's able to see through walls. So these are awesome changes, but more or less I want to talk about the quote-unquote controversial changes, which came with Mercy and D.Va. And for this video, I did want to give my final thoughts, but also just set the ease from all those people that really don't like these changes, because there's obviously going to be people that say, oh, I definitely don't like these changes. But really for this video, I just wanted to explain the changes one last time and just tell why this is going to be good for the future of Overwatch, because I realize that yes, people are going to hate these changes, but you're not going to change those people's opinions. But if I can just try to explain why it is, and honestly just give my opinions, because for this video I will just give my basic opinions, why I like these changes, why I don't like these changes, and hopefully it'll just open up your eyes, because again, I'm not trying to argue with you, but really overall, what do I think about the brand new Mercy? What do I think about the brand new D.Va? For both of these heroes, I like them. I like the new Mercy, I like the new D.Va, and I still hate Hanzo, man. And the reason why I like both of these changes is just the same theme for both of them. I feel like you're doing a lot more with these heroes rather than just holding down one button, or really just using your ultimate and that's all you're good for, especially with Mercy, because when I played Mercy, I feel like I should be doing a lot more, but I really can't be, because, well, I'm only supposed to be healing, I'm only supposed to be getting fat 4-man and 5-man reses. Now that isn't the case anymore, and same thing with D.Va. I felt like you just had to use defense matrix, and that's all you were really good for. You shouldn't be trying to go out and get a lot of kills, because that's what the Genji does, the Pharah, the Soldier, you know, more of these offensive heroes. But that's what I like in an FPS game, is if I'm able to participate in a lot more team fights and a lot more 1v1 situations. That's why I like Maze so much, because it's a perfect balance of 1v1 situations, big team fights, but also a more defense type of fight that I can give when it comes to Mei. But if we do want to focus on D.Va, I'll even put a screenshot of one of my latest games with D.Va where I actually got gold damage and silver eliminations. Not the greatest, but here's the thing though, beforehand when I played D.Va, I wouldn't be getting gold damage. I wouldn't be getting gold or silver eliminations. So you can conduct one of two things from this, is either A, my team sucks and I was carrying them, which I really wasn't, or two, I'm doing a lot more damage, have a lot more DPS potential, because I'm not holding down the defense matrix as much. That's what I like about D.Va, is that you're more interacting with the team fight rather than just being passive as a tank. And that's what I feel like is missing from the tank category, is that really offensive like attitude. You know, with Reinhardt, that's a different story, because he's literally an anchored defensive tank. When it comes to D.Va, it just sucks, man, when you're just having to hold down that 4-second defense matrix. Now with 2 seconds, now you have to be a lot more smarter with it. You can still negate a lot of important things when it comes to like a Soldier ult, or maybe a McCree ult, but really you're not just going and fighting like, okay, let me just use the defense. No, you're actually shooting into people, you're firing those rockets, which also, that's something I forgot too, is that so many people are hating on the rockets. I love them. You're able to actually destroy 200 HP heroes. Here's the thing when it comes to the rockets, a little quick tip, you really shouldn't be firing into the Roadhog with those rockets, right? You should be firing into the Soldier, the Sombra, the Mei, even to an extent. A lot of these more squishier heroes, because, well, they can actually destroy the squishier heroes. Overall, the final verdict when it comes to D.Va is that I feel like you're just doing a lot more, right? And that's what I like about it. That's what I look for in an FPS game. I'm not looking to just be passive and just like negate all skill. No, I want to start blowing people up. I want to start blowing people's heads off, start sending soldiers up in the sky, because I can. That's what I like about it, and the defense matrix is still there. So, you know, D.Va, overall, my final verdict is that you're doing a lot more with D.Va, and I like that. Now, when it comes to Mercy, this is a whole different situation, a whole different conversation, but I just want to combine it into one single video, because a lot of these people will think, like, are these changes bad? Is D.Va the worst tank now, or is Mercy still OP? Arguments can be made from both sides, especially when it comes to Mercy, because there are good changes and there are also really bad changes when it comes to Mercy, because a bad change that got applied to her is that she's not making instant game-changing plays. And what I mean by that are the fat 5-man reses or the fat 4-man reses. You're not getting that satisfaction of, oh my god, the tables have turned, we still have a chance. No, it's like a cause and effect type of thing, right? So what I mean by cause and effect is, like, let's say a McCree dies right in front of you, but he has his ultimate ultimate, and you have your res ability. Not your ultimate, your res ability. Here's a cause and effect situation. You go and res that McCree uses his high noon, and he's able to get 2 people, the Mercy and let's say the Soldier. Both of them has their ultimates, and what's left are heroes that don't have their ultimates. That's the type of play that I would label cause and effect, because really it's not, tables are turning when compared to your older ultimate when it comes to Mercy. Really that was like, okay, if you weren't able to res that McCree wouldn't have been able to ult, they wouldn't have gotten the Soldier and Mercy, and then you guys wouldn't have been able to team wipe people because Mercy wouldn't be able to wipe people. So again, that's just like the type of thing that I like about it, because you have to think a lot more. Whereas beforehand, I'm not saying you didn't have to think when it came to Mercy, but all you really have to do was press one single button, one single time for a majority of the time, and you were doing your job as Mercy. Now you're doing a lot more because, well, you're able to res people a lot more often, and you're not getting yelled at also. So that's what I kind of like also too, is that you're not getting yelled at by your teammates for not resing all these people. You're doing the right thing by solo resing people, but it's deciding, okay, who do I solo res? And you might think like, oh, whoever has their ultimate, but you're focusing on 5 different things at once. So it's really those good Mercy players that's going to be able to determine, okay, this player died, this player has his ultimate, but this player doesn't have as much HP, that type of thing. So at this point, I'm just kind of repeating myself. What I like about the Mercy changes is that it's making you think a lot more, and it's making you interact with the team a lot more. It's not just one single change like how Widowmaker got a single change or how Reinhardt. No, it's a whole bunch of different changes to the point where you're using Mercy a whole lot differently than when you did beforehand, and that's what I like about these 2 hero changes. So are these heroes bad? Are these heroes OP? I wouldn't say that. Maybe if you know how to play these heroes correctly, they can be, but that's with any hero. I mean, again, I'm not trying to put myself on the high horse, but some people might look at Mei as OP when they see gameplay from me because I know how to use Mei, or if they were to look at maybe like Tyradin play Reinhardt, they might think Reinhardt's OP. So it's just under the circumstances of who's playing the hero and who knows how to use them correctly. And now with these 2 heroes, they're brand new. More or less, Mercy is the newer hero out of the 2, but still, if you know the in and outs of, okay, I've been in the situation many times before, I know who to solo res, and same thing with D.Va, I know when to use my defense matrix, it's gonna be an OP hero. Right now, people don't make it seem out that way because, well, they're brand new heroes, but I do want to get your guys' thoughts. Do you think these changes are bad, or do you think these heroes are now OP or even more overpowered than ever? I would like to know. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. This is probably my last video when it comes to talking this subject, so regular videos will commence later with tons of memes and cringe. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.